And now live from Northholm, it's Sam Desson.
Let's have a little fun today. Let's give a
Hello. Okay, I'm back. First thing today, I want you all to try and work out who today's 30 Seconds with guest is. Because we don't have any bears this week, I'll tell you that. Okay, another hint. They are an ex-Northholm student. Okay, I'm going to show you a school photo from 1991 and see if this helps. Can anyone recognize who this Northholm student is? Anyone? Oh, okay. Yeah, thanks for giving that away. Great. Okay, I'll show you some more. You'll recognize him now. This is 1 year later after he hit puberty. Okay, yeah, let's look at some more photos. Check out this ladies' man in the middle there. Wow. Someone was popular. Yeah, and let's have another one. Next to that very fashionable and younger Mrs. Plus. What are you wearing, miss? Okay, and yep, okay. So, Mr. Charles, come on up, sir. Okay, firstly, Mr. Charles, I'd like to cut to the chase and ask you the question. Every boy in this room wants to know, how do you have such a luscious beard?
Well, there's not too much to it, really. I feel like looking after a hedge without watering it. It's good to trim it every now and then. That's about it, really. Just let it go.
Okay, thanks for that. We can get on to the less serious stuff now. Many of the students probably didn't know until just then that you were actually a student here once yourself. What was your very first memory of Northholm?
First memory, I remember being quite nervous at the bus stop at Castle Towers. Oh, there we go, sorry. I remember being quite nervous at the bus stop at Castle Towers. When I got here, I remember wild geese roaming the school grounds. They just used to...
Nothing's changed.
No, they're wild geese. And I remember being quite intimidated by the Year 12 boys, how big they were. I'm sure if Alex Pappalardo was there back then, I would have been terrified. So.
We're still terrified.
Yeah.
What was the most trouble you ever got into as a student, and what did you learn from it?
Well, I once, very irresponsible, but I once let a stink bomb off in Year 7 art class, and I had to write a...
Pav did that once too, actually.
Did he? And I had to write an essay on sulphur gas, so I learnt quite a bit about sulphur gas back then.
Okay, over the past 30 years, because you've seen a lot of them, how do you think Northholm has changed?
I think the nice thing is that the feel of Northholm hasn't changed. I think it's still student-centred, and I think the individuals still looked after really well. In terms of change, I think facilities would be the big one. I remember we didn't have this gym. I think the top oval was still a paddock for the farmer next door. Our main oval was the one where the bottom courts were, and we didn't have the music centre, and the drama building was tennis courts, AstroTurf tennis courts. So I think facilities that the students have now are fantastic, and it's certainly changed over the last 30 years.
Wow, yeah, that's huge development. After you left Northholm as a student, how did you get a teaching job here? How did that come about?
I wasn't too sure what I wanted to do. I tried a lot of different things. I started a degree at Macquarie University, and I didn't like that one, and then I did landscaping for a while. But the whole time I kept on coaching the rugby team here and a touch football team, and I still helped out at the swimming carnivals, things like that. So I eventually came to the decision that I enjoyed working with the students here and in a sport relation. So I thought I'd go and do a sports science degree. The whole time I kept working here, coaching, and then when I graduated, I was given some casual work at different schools around the area, and the previous head, I was lucky enough, offered me a job. So.
Great, cool. Can you give us 30 words of wisdom to help us moving forward with the next 30 years?
Wow. I would say for the students, just put your hand up for everything. Experience as much as you can. You've got great opportunities here, co-curricular to experience a lot of different things, Duke of Edinburgh, sport, ag, music, whatever. But also outside of school, I mean, there's different groups you can join. So, yeah, do as much as you can, experience as much as you can.
Okay, there's one extra question here. When you left Northholm, did you have any regrets, sir?
No, none at all.
None at all.
No,
Well,
no regrets.
you're actually wrong, and that was a lie.
Really?
Because if we look back at the 1997 ILEX,
Oh, dear.
if we look, it seems like you did have one regret about leaving Northholm. Let's see this, Mark. Are you leaving Northholm with any regrets? Nick Charles. Yes, never being in the chamber choir.
No.
So, sir, you just lied, and I don't know how you feel about that.
I'm not
but-
much of a singer. Most people know that I'm not much of a singer, so I think I made that up.
Well, I have been told by the music department that you're always welcome down there
Oh,
if you want to
fantastic.
drop into choir and have a sing.
Well, I
But
might take that up.
thank you very much, Mr. Charles, for joining us. 30 seconds there.